So I'm recording this to speak on the Belle Collective. I watched the reunion last night and I just wanted to kind of give some commentary on it because I've missed a few episodes, but I tried to tune in when I saw that the reunion was being aired. I had some downtime, so I figured why not. And I will say that from the beginning, I've always liked Latrice. I thought Latrice was like kind of very professional, even when you could tell by her facial expressions that she wasn't really here for the shit. Marie, she was kind of wilding out this entire reunion, but I guess we'll get to that. So the start, the the reunion. Let me back it up. The reunion started out with Egypt, who's the host, and she's been the host of like a few Love and Hip Hop reunions. And I've noticed that she will forever walk off a show. Like if she ain't feeling it, she ain't getting her point across, she will walk off. And we kind of seen that in the middle of the reunion. It was like, okay, so you're not participating, got it. Like I was like, okay, Egypt, we got you. So she's asking them some really good questions, but per usual, the questions sound like they came from the back office. They were kind of rude, and it wasn't really a lot going on in this reunion. But I think in the beginning, they were discussing Antoinette and her interracial relationship, in which I felt like was kind of stretched out because I don't believe we ever met her ex husband. At least I don't think I saw the episode. But I know that Antoinette is like a sorority girl, and she definitely comes off that way. In the beginning of the reunion, I was like, I don't really mess with Antoinette. I really, I'm saying, like, I ain't really trying to hear what she got to say. But when she took up for Latrice is when I felt, okay, this is definitely showing her loyalty and showing who she is as a person, because before it would seem like she was just giving regurgitated answers, almost as if she was doing a pageant or something, and I wasn't really feeling that. So then it turns around and they start talking to Marie. Marie starts losing her mind, saying that people are trying to down talk her business. I feel like I know her type. Unfortunately, I hate to say it like that, but like she's the type. Like everything is gonna be somebody's threatening your business. Just like Egypt made a point to say, when you're on TV, um, there's going to be people that talk about your business. There's going to be people that, might say things that you don't like. But the goal is to just keep going because, I mean, what you're doing is providing a service. It's not even necessarily like Latrice's, in which defamation could be involved, or, talking down on the product. Like, I think that it was probably just somebody, from, where are they from? Mississippi, some parts of Mississippi, that probably don't like you from social media and Facebook. Is probably one of your Facebook friends, just to be honest. So moving on, Marie has a little bit of a total meltdown, and I feel like a lot of this anger is misplaced from her husband and her son. And my question is, why don't you have the same energy with your son, who has you taken care of three baby mamas? It couldn't be me. So then we got Latrice, and this was my favorite part, kind of, was when Latrice kind of told her, like, I was not leaking to the blogs. I feel like I don't know who was leaking to the blogs because neither of them were convincing. But I think that when Latrice let Marie know, like, you don't act professional. You don't act professional. It was like, yeah, you don't. And this is why 9 out of 10 your business is getting attacked, because you're probably rolling in the mud with the pigs. I guess as that would say. Her sidekick. Let me take a minute to find out what her sidekick's name is, and I will be right back. Okay, so I figured it out, and her name is Letitia. Now I'm gonna be honest, because Letitia gets a bad rep from over there in Huntsville. So that's all. It's like, do they got the same name? Yeah, they do got the same name, and they might be acting and performing on the same wavelength, because I don't understand why Letitia kept trying to take up for Marie, but I know that they were probably bosom buddies before the show started, because like it was just like a whole lot of, if you say anything to Marie, I'm popping off, asking Antoinette where's her Porsche. Oh, that was funny. I was like, man, these old women really, I mean, they really go hard. So then we get to the hair, which is what everybody wants to talk about. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into that because I'm not gonna be on here long. I don't even have the energy to talk about these 40-year-old women. I just don't. But when it came to Latrice, Latrice and her hair, I mean, I feel like she's got trust in her vendor. That's what it looks like. She like, I don't have no problem with my hair. The hair that you had gold streaks in it. The fans thought that Marie had brought some hair. I mean, Marie seems like the type that's like, I gotta do something to be on camera. Let me go ahead and switch this hair out and say it came from Latrice. Ain't nobody gonna know. But we knew. We all was looking like, that doesn't, it just doesn't look like, it just doesn't match up. And so it's like, I don't know why she wanted to do that, but then again, I hate to say it, but it seems like a little jealousy, unfortunately, because there's no really other reason why she would be acting that way. So they wrap up the reunion and everything, and I forgot some of the parts at the end. It wasn't interesting enough to remember. But what I will say is I'm kind of ready to see on the reunion when they compare Latrice to Cookie and Frank Lucius or whatever they called him. I was like, wow, they really tried to come for him, but he very much does give off like controlling vibes, and it's not good. It's, yeah, he probably shouldn't do that. And he was just sitting there all stoic, like, I ain't got nothing to say anyway, so I'm gonna let y'all women do it. I'm sure that's what he was thinking in his head. So I'm curious to see what they can give for season one reunion part two, because part one was a little dry. But I mean, I could say Latrice brought her stuff, but you know what? With this Latrice, Letitia, la this and la that, it really reminds me of Huntsville with the LeBaric and the. It's just like, it's got to be a Southern thing because where do these names come from? Where does this? Oh, child, my name is already hard enough. I don't need no la. I don't need no sh in front of it. But the sh must be a Northeast thing because that's where you hear that at. All right, y'all. So I just want to let y'all know that I will be reviewing some shows. I'll probably do it this way. But what's good with your girl? Poppy and Tap in. Hazel B. This is the T Max show, and I'm out.